Hi, everyone. My name is Carolyn Aronson, and I'm the founder and CEO of It's a 10 Hair Care. And I wanted to welcome you to DIY University Sally Beauty Live. I'm looking forward to speaking with you all today about our new Coily collection that we just recently launched. So we're just going to give a few minutes here for people to join in, please. Hopefully get a good crowd here. This is a really great collection that I'm super, super excited to tell you all about. Just going to take a couple more minutes to allow people to join. So we can tell everyone about this amazing collection that is just packed with nutrients. I literally put everything I possibly could think of that a Coily collection needed to make it nutritive and just absolutely really supportive for the coily head hair. Where are some people joining from? I'm actually located in sunny Florida right now. So let me know where you're all coming from, where you're coming in from. Okay, great. Well, I'm super excited. Like I said, we just launched this amazing coily line with Sally Beauty. And all I can tell you is that we cannot keep it on the shelves. This is a long overdue collection from It's a 10 Hair Care. I happen to have wavy hair. I have a daughter who's half Nigerian who truly, truly inspired me to create this coily collection that really has every bit of nutrient that a coily head of hair can need. And as we all know, there are many, many types of coil. They go from very, very tight, almost pipe cleaner type of a coil, all the way to really the S pattern and the wavier type of coil. But really what happens within coily hair is the structure of the hair is unique and the products have to be really unique in the nutrients that are needed to help support this type of coily hair. So we have a proprietary blend that I've created that I've put in every single one of the products within this coily collection. There are a total of 5 products. We started with a very, very simple system that really can kind of help create multiple looks. And one thing I think a lot of people have realized about It's a 10 Hair Care is that over the years, we have become known for our leave-in products, which is our spray leave-ins. And they happen to be great for all types of hair. But this particular leave-in that I really built this whole collection around has explosive nutrients in it. Manoli oil, shea butter, olive oil, coconut oil. We have a proprietary blend within our leave-in along with a panthenol that is really, really great for coily hair. So really what we've started is with the basic system of 3 products that you need to use to start with a fresh head of hair and get it prepared for the different styling that you're going to be doing it to that day. Because it's amazing what you can do with coily hair, different looks constantly, which is really one of the great fun things about it. So we started off with a shampoo that has our proprietary blend in it. It also has some rice proteins in it. It is a shampoo that cleanses deeply, but you will instantly feel the ability of it actually leaving moisture within your hair. So obviously with a coily head of hair, it's very important to make sure that we're removing the oil, the dirts, but we never ever want to strip it. And I think that's what a lot of people find with coily hair is the shampoos are too harsh. So when you use this rich, creamy formula, you will definitely really instantly feel how it's leaving that moisture in your hair and not overstripping it. It's very, very important to make sure that you thoroughly rinse out all of your shampoo still. Our scalp health is crucial when it comes to coily hair. So make sure you rinse it very thoroughly, but you're going to feel a nice moisture left behind on the hair that will not weigh the hair down. So this is the first step. I always say I created 3 steps to a person's morning: shampoo, condition, and leave-in. The next step, we created a hair mask. And this particular hair mask is so rich with nutrients, and you'll actually even just opening it, you will see how rich and thick and voluptuous really it is. Very thick and creamy, really going to give you the moisture that coily hair needs. And one of the tips that I actually like to, you never, with coily hair, over rinsing your conditioners or your masks out of the hair can sometimes be detrimental. I'm actually feeling it in my hands. It just feels wonderful. So one of the little tricks that I've learned over the years, I've been a hairdresser for 36 years. So you've actually, when you're in the shower, or even if you're at the back bar as a hairdresser at the bowl, sometimes having that harsh water beating on the hair and really rinsing it very harshly over rinses all the moisture, beautiful moisture and nutrients you just put on the hair, stripping it out. Sometimes taking either a light towel, even a washcloth, and when you're rinsing your head in the shower and just kind of putting the washcloth over your head as you're rinsing it, it lets the water fall on the hair gently enough without totally stripping out all the beautiful nutrients you just put into your hair. And that's the key, really, to coily hair, is keeping it moisturized, keeping it nutritive. And that's why we created this proprietary blend in all of these products. And then, of course, we could not live without our leave-in. The coily leave-in has great properties to it, the same proprietary blend, but also has panthenol, creating that instant slip. One of the things that obviously happens to be a major challenge with coily hair is brushing through it, detangling it. And obviously not even brushing through it. We pick through it, right? We really just kind of gently work through those waves and those coils to really detangle it. This is an instant detangler and really brings the hair, keeping the hair healthy from the get-go is the key to coily hair being able to grow, to coily hair being able to be styled well, to coily hair to be able to be thoroughly protected from all the heat that we tend to use on it. So these 3 steps are the first things that we definitely need when we're starting with our coily collection. And what I would like to do is introduce you to Asia. She is working with me today, and she's been such a great help in demonstrating the products. She actually created some great videos. We also have within this collection 2 products, and we're first going to show you the gelled oil and how she actually used it in her hair. So I'd like to introduce you to Asia. Hi, Asia. Thanks for joining us today. Oh, there we go.
Hi.
Hi, welcome.
So happy to be here. Yes, thank you. I'm really excited about this collection, and I just want to say thanks for taking the time to look into quality ingredients for us coily girls. I think a lot of times brands rush it, but it's clear that you really did your research, and these products are so moisturizing. I can't wait to share with you guys who are watching the beautiful content that I created, how popping my curls are. I know you could see these coils, girl. Don't play. Like, these products really are serving life on today. So yeah, I want to show you guys this video really quickly of me using the Miracle Gel Oil.
Yes, you got me going. That's for sure. My beautiful Asia. Yes, beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I
Excellent.
really love the product. The fact that it has so much versatility. I could use it in protective styles. I could use it in a wash and go. I could use it in a twist out even. It's just a very versatile product. And one of the things you told me about it that had me shook was the fact that it could be used as a heat protectant too, which makes me super comfortable with diffusing my hair. I don't have to be worried about like if I want to use it on a medium heat setting about damaging my coils. So I really love that aspect of the product as well.
Yeah, the additional oils that are in some of these, we have kukui oil. I mean, I literally, like I said, I thought of every single amazing ingredient that certain, I've seen over the years. And I thought, how can I just pack them all into one product or one particular line? This particular product is definitely an extremely versatile product. Like you said, and let's say you decide to blow that hair out straight, iron it that day, curl it, whatever it is. This product has those nutrients, those oils that is going to keep it supple, and the heat is really going to be, protected from it. So yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites for sure.
Yes, I loved it as well. I also got a chance to try the cream as well, and I tried the cream alongside the Miracle Gelled Oil, and I created a twist out. So I have that video for you guys to watch, those of you across America. So we're gonna play that really quickly as well.
Excellent. Excellent. And it's interesting. This is a very different animal. And I think you and I talked about that a little bit earlier. The very first time you used it, you had really kind of overused it. And I think a lot of times when people use curl creams, that's their natural, reaction. They just kind of want to slather it down with it, right? And really, really
Mhm.
try to get as much as the cream throughout it. This particular curl cream has a uniqueness about it where it actually has a hold factor. As you could see, once you took your braids out, they were bouncy. They were
Yeah.
really spirally. So you need like less is better. And the ability not only to create those corkscrew curls, but that will stay for days. It probably has about a hold factor of a level 6, which is pretty, strong hold for a cream. A lot of times creams have little to no hold. So that's what's really great about it. This product has some beeswax in it, which actually helps give that form to it. It's definitely really, really good for maybe people with more of a spiral curl or a little less, maybe not as coily of a curl. Let's say you're just even gonna, put it in your hair and diffuse your hair. It has that ability to really bring back the bounce to any type of spiral and really hold that curl for you, especially if you're sitting under a hooded dryer or if you're actually going to use a diffuser with it. So that's when you're really going to feel that firmness pop in. A lot of people just air dry, braid and air dry. But if you do have a diffuser or a hooded dryer, you're going to really feel that pop of the curl.
Yes, I actually recognized very quickly as I was styling my hair with it for the first time, like it loves water. Water is its best friend. So
Yeah.
I definitely recommend whenever you're using it, if your hair even starts to dry out, make sure you have like a 360 water bottle on hand so you can keep that water on deck and just mist your hair as you're twisting or styling. And especially if you're doing it in a wash and go. You want to do that probably in the shower because then you can just kind of use your shower head to dip a little and come out and redefine the curls with the product. But a little bit definitely goes a long way. It's very potent and
Yes.
it's mean, but it's not thick to the point to where it's like it's gonna glop off and fall. Like it feels more like a lotion almost. which is good because it makes it easy to distribute through the hair. And the fact that it's so potent means that it's going to save you cream. Like a lot of times when it comes to cream, we gotta
Oh yeah,
make
I've seen cream bottles that are like 12 ounces. I'm like, holy smoke, what do people do with that? And that is like they're putting half of
let
the,
me
whereas this, the bottle's maybe
a
this big, but
little.
like you said, it goes a long way, which is really great, and holds very, very well. So, and like you mentioned, reactivating it, putting a little bit of water in it and bringing it back, maybe day 2, day 3. It absolutely will do that. So,
One thing that I did, especially when I did the wash and go, that I thought was really cool, I applied all of my products in the shower. And then I took a little bit of the deep conditioner and I rubbed it together in my hands. And I just did this little scrunching motion just to add like extra moisture to my ends. It was amazing. Like my hair was like, thank you.
That is what I was trying to describe. Don't be afraid to leave those masks in your hair. Like, don't get in the shower and put all these beautiful nutrients into your hair and then take a power washer and blow them all away, right? I mean, that seems to be what we tend to do. Be gentle with what you just put into your hair. Maybe using some kind of, diffuser or like a little scarf, and rinse it with the scarf on your head, because it leaves that a little bit of extra moisture in there. And I'm all for even sleeping in masks. So,
Yeah.
if you have a pillowcase you want to give up.
The only thing for me is like I have a sensitive scalp, so I feel the curly sis who are like, I don't know. I sleep in masks overnight, typically like by mixing in a little peppermint oil, because peppermint oil gives a great tingle to the scalp. So that's an option as well. Like if you wanted to sleep in it, like mix a little peppermint oil in it just to stimulate growth on the scalp, and then that way your ends are getting all the nutrients and your scalp is not getting irritated.
What you're doing, girl. Yeah, you know what you're doing. You are spot on with that. Yeah, and like we mentioned before, healthy scalp is such a major part, obviously, to keeping coily hair healthy and having it grow. You will see the nutrients actually, 3 months down the road, wow, my hair is actually longer than it's, I'm starting to see the length. So that's what's really, really important. Right. So, yeah.
Yeah, so and also like curlies, when you're trying this, like when you try any new product, you want to make sure that you're actually giving it a fair run. Whenever you try a product, it's best to try the full collection. I wouldn't say you need both stylers. Pick whichever one fits you. If you're, like she said, more of a looser coil, you might really love the cream. If you're like me, I'm telling you, the Miracle Gel Oil is the truth. Either way, pick your styler, get the shampoo, conditioner, and leave-in, and try it for at least 3 weeks. Whatever collection you try at any point in your natural hair journey, give it 3 weeks, because what it's going to do is going to allow your hair to adjust to the formula. You've been using a variety of things, and that means that you got everything in here. Your hair needs time to detox. It needs time to clarify. So go ahead and start off even with a clarifying shampoo if you really want to speed up the process, and then give it 3 weeks. If by 3 weeks you feel some kind of way, you're not seeing results, then your hair might not like it. But I guarantee you, if you give the collection 3 weeks, you'll be able to form a better opinion on it than if you just wash it and whether it's good or bad, you just be like, it's not a fair judgment call. With any collection, I always try it for 3 weeks. And I think it gives me a better understanding on my hair as well. It allows you to look into ingredients and see like, my hair like this collection, my hair like this collection, what's the ingredient similarity? And that's how you can find out like, oh, my hair loves avocado oil. It's just all about that trial and error phase and not rushing it. So I definitely recommend trying this collection and giving it 3 weeks.
I think that's a great advice as well. And I am just so thrilled that people are embracing their natural coils more. So, this is really a collection to really help support do that. And we started, like I mentioned, with the 5 additional SKUs to keep it kind of simple. I'm sure eventually we will be adding on to it. But this is really just about kind of being able to help you bring your hair to a state where you're feeling more comfortable wearing your natural coils and working with them and switching it up. I love what you do, Asia. I mean, I watch your videos. Everyone should follow her on Instagram. And really, she has so many great looks, so many different changes up. Even from the one little clip you saw, she went from, you know, hair to hair to hair. It's so fun. And that's the beauty of coily hair. You really can change it. Using these products for braids. This leave-in is an amazing product even to just start braiding with. And obviously the gelled oil around the hairline, keeping that moisture and kind of sculpting around your hairline a little bit with it as well. So there's just so many, you know, diversifiable ways that you can use it. It's fun. So have fun with the products. And I
Yes.
thank everyone for coming in today and listening to us. And I'd like to open it up for some questions. Hopefully we get some questions as far as how to maybe possibly use the products or special ingredients that you're curious about. If you have any allergies or anything. But really, these are very nutritive, natural ingredients. It's a 10 Hair Care has been about multicultural hair from the get-go. It started this company 18 years ago. And it's really, really about bringing hair to a healthy, shiny state where it's going to be your best head of hair, whatever you're going to do to it that day. And God knows we change it up every day. So that's the beauty of it. I always say, change your life, change your hair.
That's true. I change my hair up like it's nothing. And I always look different every time, which makes it fun.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Lindsay, if you had one of the two products to choose from in the collection to start with, which one would you suggest? Asia, you know what? I'm going to leave that one for you. I know which ones I would pick, but let's see what you say.
It's hard. You already know I'm going to say the Miracle Gelled Oil.
Yes.
But I feel like I'm biased because every time you do your hair, I believe you should wash and deep condition. So for me, it's like wash, deep condition, leave-in, styler. So to narrow it down to two is hard. I'm assuming maybe if you already have deep conditioner, I'd go for the if you already have a good deep conditioner and a good leave-in, I would go for the shampoo and the gelled oil. If you already have a good shampoo, I would go for the deep conditioner and the gelled oil.
I love it.
I think you need all three. I'm sorry. I think at least maybe try these two and try your own stylers. Is that a good answer?
All right. No, I'm going to answer.
That sounds complete.
I'm going to answer because I have wavy hair. So I'm more of an S pattern hair, which of course I usually smooth out. But there are times when I just want to look like my Latina, you know, my Chacha Rodriguez, my big, you know, waves and curls. And so my all-time favorite two products I would say for this particular collection is one, the hair mask, because I'm really bad and I wash my hair every day. I can't not wash my hair. I'm just weird. So I wash my hair every single day and I have beautiful, healthy, shiny hair, even though they always say, don't wash your hair every day. It's horrible. Well, I break that rule and I still have amazing hair because I use great masks. So I can't live without my mask, that's for sure. And definitely my second product would be the curl cream, because when I put this in my hair and I really work it throughout, I flip my head over from, like you said, keep the water in there. I go from sopping wet head of hair after, you know, of course I've detangled it, but sopping wet head of hair, I scrunch through the curl cream throughout the entire head, even down into the root, because I really like the lift that I get with it at the root because it has that hold factor. And then I take my diffuser and I tip my head over and I spend a good 20 minutes upside down, just kind of whatever, just hanging out down there. And when I come up, my hair is just big, loose, spirally curls. And I think it's just a fun, great way to kind of change up a look. And so it's definitely my go-to in the curl collection, that it instantly gives me those big, firm, like ringlety, fun curls. So those are my two.
That is so cool. I always feel weird without a leave-in. I'm like, I need to leave in. I need to leave in. But I think it's so cool that you can literally go from deep conditioner to cream. Like,
oh yeah,
that is so
yeah. And like I said,
amazing.
I leave that because especially this particular mask, it's got so many nutrients in it. And when I leave that water in it and that extra moisture, it actually, because I'm not really disturbing my wave, if I start putting a leave-in in and brushing it out, it almost like starts ruining my natural, wave. I'm pulling on it too much. So if I just kind of go from like in the shower with the mask and, maybe just a loose towel over it, loose, not too tight. You don't want to wring it out. I leave that water in there, put my head over, put the curl cream in, and it's like a whole new head of air. So yeah, it's fun.
That's so cool.
Any other questions? Here comes one. Crystal, describe the scent. I'm going to let you do that, Asia.
I knew you were going to say that. I was like,
I saw you smelling it. So.
It's clean, not overpowering. It smells like a professional product. Like if you've ever been to the hair salon and you're like, your head is in the bowl, it just reminds me of that. Like a nice, clean, professional scent. It's not overpowering. It's not too masculine or too feminine. It's very a neutral scent, just clean, professional. That's the best way I can describe it.
It's interesting because that's one of my pet peeves whenever I create products are scents. Because I don't think there's anything worse than a bad smelling hair product that you literally, like, the wind blows and you go, oh my God, what was that? So, and it happens. I mean, I'm sorry, our industry, I sometimes wonder who's like smelling and creating these things, because sometimes the fragrances are just horrific, and I find, unfortunately, within the Coily world, they don't have great smelling products. I don't understand why, I don't know if it's maybe some of the ingredients that are in them, or maybe, the levels of quality, but I definitely put a lot into my fragrances and make sure that, this particular one, like you said, is a bit more of a neutral. It's not perfumey. It's clean smelling, but because a lot of the natural oils in it, the coconut oil, it doesn't smell like coconut. I don't love to walk around smelling like a coconut. So it's got a clean, but it also has the almond oil. It has all these oils in it. So it has a natural kind of undertone to it, but it doesn't necessarily smell like a real specific, has gardenia in it. So it's not super floral. You described it beautifully. Clean, neutral, but professional smelling.
Yes. And it also doesn't conflict with whatever else you're wearing. I don't like for my perfume and my hair to mix the wrong way. So that's one thing that I really love, is that it's not super powerful in scent. And also, as a sensitive scalp lady, I don't have to worry about perfume irritation in my scalp with this collection either. So I think those are two pros for me when it comes to this collection as well.
That's great to hear. Thank you. Any other questions? Well, I hope everyone gets into Sally's. Like I said, we're having a hard time keeping this on the shelf, and I'm super, super excited about it. And I know that everyone's going to love the products. And you can follow me at and my company at It's a 10 Hair Care. Asia at AseaMae. Is it May? AseaMae.
AseaMae.
AseaMae, I love it. You gotta check her out, because she has really amazing videos. And of course, go to Sally Beauty on social and make sure you watch these DIYs. They're full of information. And Sally's is doing an amazing job helping you really decipher through the beauty world. Obviously, one of the reasons I started this company is because as a hairdresser, I was overwhelmed, and I really wanted to create simple, easy to use, multifunctional products that really did what they said they do. So, Sally Beauty is a place to go to actually go and find these products and watch their DIYs. They help a lot, for you to decipher on which products to get and which ones are best for you. So I thank everyone for joining us.
Reach out to the crew. Don't hesitate to reach out to the crew either. Like, me, Zanita, Emily, Charity, we're all super cool and we answer questions. So if you have any questions about this collection, you can DM me and I'll let you know my experience. Anything you want to know, just hit me up at AseaMae and I'm definitely going to respond to you.
That's awesome. Great. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. And I hope to see you soon, and we'll see you in Sally Beauty buying up all that coily. Enjoy it.
Bye, you guys.
Bye, everyone.